Well, good day, Crypto Fam. It's been a while. I just thought let's come and do this video so we can do some catch up. A lot has been happening in the crypto space over the last few months, over the last few days. Early in the year, we've had the Bitcoin Spot ETFs approved, from the USA, and then we saw Hong Kong following suit a few months later. And recently, about a month ago, we had the Bitcoin halving. There was a lot of news, speculation that was rife regarding what was going to happen, during the Bitcoin halving, after Bitcoin halving. And, this market and this cycle has been really, really interesting with the fact that, over the last few days, we've seen quite a lot of movement in the meme coins market. Now, ordinarily, what we normally see in a normal cycle is that after the Bitcoin halving, we normally have a few months and then we have, a huge spike in the price of Bitcoin, followed by, Ethereum and other altcoins. And then towards the end of a particular bull run, we normally see meme coins coming into play. Now, this time, it's actually been very, very interesting, whereby we've seen meme coins actually moving first in terms of printing out, multiple gains, setting all-time highs, and so forth. But what I want to talk about today is something that I find quite interesting. So over the years, we've taught that there is basically a few ways that you can accumulate Bitcoin, specifically Bitcoin, because I do honestly believe that for any serious crypto investor who really loves the space, who's really serious about the space, we really have to look at having Bitcoin as the key cornerstone for our cryptocurrency portfolio. As we all know that, whatever Bitcoin does, it happens to affect the entire cryptocurrency market. So I do believe that if your Bitcoin should be a cornerstone for your cryptocurrency portfolio. But then again, each to his own. It is not financial advice. That's just what I personally believe. What is my strategy? In any way, so what we've been teaching over the years is the fact that what are the ways to accumulate Bitcoin? You can do trading. I'm not really a trader. I lost $48,000 trading, so I'm not really a trader, but I know people who are successful traders. You can also be an affiliate, right, where you're promoting exchanges, different cryptocurrency platforms that will pay you commissions in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. It is another way for you to make money in crypto and accumulate Bitcoins. And then the third way is cryptocurrency mining or Bitcoin mining, right? Which is what I've done since the year 2016 up until, recently. Now, what has been interesting is that we've been talking this and it's now a reality. And that is the amount of Bitcoins in circulation are not going to be enough for when there is a huge demand for institutional investors, all the high net individuals wanting to have a small portion of their wealth portfolio in Bitcoin. Now, it seems like that is actually coming into fruition. Now, there is a report that I want to share with you that basically speaks to this very fact that we've been saying over the years, that it's actually going to happen, right? If this is Cointelegraph, right, it's a popular news website for anybody that wants to keep abreast of what's happening in the cryptocurrency space. Now, it says that Bitcoin supply to run out of exchanges in 9 months. This is from Bybit, right? So Bybit is one of the top 5 big cryptocurrencies in cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, right? Now, if you look down, you can basically see there that actually the amount of Bitcoins that are in exchanges has actually been going down sharply over the last few months. And we think that this is actually going to continue. This trend is going to continue. Now, which then brings us to a question as, how will ordinary people be able to accumulate Bitcoins? Because we've said you have to be an affiliate, or you can be an affiliate, you can buy and hold, you can trade, you can mine. Now, it brings me really to my conviction, and I've been saying this over the last few months, more so over the last few months, even though I've been saying it for years, and that is, I do think that cloud mining or any platform that allows you to access, newly mined Bitcoins is actually going to be the future. Because right now, after the current halving, after the previous halving, which was a month ago, now 450 new Bitcoins are being generated every single day. Now, where do those Bitcoins go to? Those Bitcoins are worn by miners, all right? So depending on which platform you happen to choose, I've chosen a particular platform. If you really want to know about it, I will put the video in the comment section of a link in the comment section of this video that you can have a look and see what it's about and how it works. But basically, ordinary people will be left with no choice if they still want to accumulate cryptocurrencies when they do run out of exchanges, right? They will have no choice but to actually consider looking at to cloud mining so that they can accumulate more Bitcoins, right? So let me know, guys, what you think. I think this is quite interesting. And I think for people that are mining, in fact, Michael Saylor was saying that what will happen if somebody were to raise enough capital and, you know, bid with all the cryptocurrency miners or Bitcoin miners and say, I want to buy the entire supply of 450 new Bitcoins every single day. You know, can you imagine that happening? Is that even possible? I think it is. If you're looking at, you know, we've seen this Bitcoin Spot ETFs, they've moved the market to a certain extent. But I think if you look at what is still yet to come in terms of demand for Bitcoin from institutional investors, you know, the CEO of BlackRock, Mr. Larry Fink, was seen coming out of a meeting where he met with heads or representative of sovereign wealth funds. Now, can you imagine wealth funds from Qatar, from United Arab Emirates, you know, from Saudi, and from all these other, you know, oil-rich countries wanting to have a small portion of their wealth in Bitcoin? What do you think that will then do for the demand for Bitcoin? And I think it's really going to send the price of Bitcoin, you know, for sky high, as some of the people like, you know, Michael Saylor and many other guys, they are speculating that Bitcoin can go to as high as $1 million, $10 million, you know, if certain scenarios play out the way they think they will. I do honestly believe that Bitcoin will get to $1 million. The age-old question is when. And of course, nobody has a crystal ball to say exactly when that's going to happen. But you can all see the kind of scenarios that will lead to that eventuality. And I do think by the time we get to the next halving or after the next halving, by the year 2028, I think that is a huge possibility that we will see Bitcoin reaching very, very high numbers, even maybe as high as $1 million for one Bitcoin. In fact, Jack Dorsey, who is the founder of Twitter, who sold it to Elon Musk, of course, he does say that Bitcoin will get to $1 million by the year 2030. Now, whether he gets the date wrong, all right, it's neither here nor there. I do honestly believe that Bitcoin will get to $1 million. The question I have for you is, are you doing everything you can to accumulate as many Bitcoin as you can? You know, will history be on your side to say at least this particular gentleman, this particular lady did all that he could to accumulate as many Bitcoin as possible so as to secure wealth for his future generations, right? In my personal capacity, I am honestly full on mining. I did take a break after, you know, a while, but I do realize that there is no better way for ordinary people to accumulate Bitcoins except through Bitcoin mining. Of course, you know, buying it requires a whole new discipline. And what's going to happen when those Bitcoins run out of circulation as per this particular report? Let me know what you think in the comment section. How are you accumulating Bitcoins? What's your strategy? And let's all learn from each other. With that being said, you know, we shall see each other on the next video. And of course, let me know if you want us to record more videos of this nature. We do want to get as much, you know, content across as possible to get a lot more people understanding and learning and engaging with cryptocurrencies, as I do honestly believe that this is really the cheat code for wealth creation in the 21st century. There's only just a few requirements. One, you must be willing to learn. Number two, you must be willing to be patient. And number three, you must be willing to learn and learn and learn and learn and be more patient, right? And of course, you want to have a strong strategy or a strategy that you're actually following for you to learn about cryptocurrencies and accumulate cryptocurrencies and to secure your future through cryptocurrencies. Have yourself a great day.